This is going to be a basic ACF tank suspension video. We're just going to do it on a light tank here. So first off, what you're going to need is your base prop. So here I've got just a PHX 2x4, and then I'm going to use 6 wheels. Here I've got the S props for wheel 35s. First off, you need your precision alignment out, just on hit pause. You're going to right click your front wheel and left click in the middle, and it should automatically snap. Then you go to point 2, click here. Oh fuck. Right. Yeah, point 1 there, and then you click point 2. Then you click there. And what you're going to want to do is select point 1 to point 2, and then click move entity. That menu shouldn't come up. And what you're going to want to do is click hit pause plus hit normal. Click in the middle, and then hit normal is the direction that it's going to be going, because this plane here is going to be a mirror, so you can mirror props from this side to this side. So if we have it facing that way, you can mirror from that side to that side. But if we have it going this way, it mirrors from that side to that side. So instead of spawning another wheel, we're just going to right click this, click R, go to rotation functions, mirror across plane, plane 1, and then shift left click rotate entity. And then that should mirror it exactly across that plane. So next what we're going to want to do is put these wheels in place, which are like our, don't know what you call them, but oh well. You're going to want to bring snap sensitivity all the way down, because you don't want it snapping in the middle like that. You want to be able to snap onto individual points. So we're going to put this one probably around here somewhere. Move that in place. It was good enough. Then we're going to right click this again, click R into this menu again, and shift right click. And then we're probably going to do one more set here. So again, click there, point 2, 0.1. How far away are these two? 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Click there again. And move entity. And mirror it across again. Actually, let's move that a bit closer. Oh, there is good, I reckon. Oh, here. Oh fuck, I accidentally deleted him. So about here. And you move that entity. When you're moving or rotating an entity, make sure you right click it, and it should go blue so you know that one's selected. Then we'll rotate that again. Don't need these wheels here, so we're just going to remove these. Then you get hit pause plus hit pause normal out again. Left click to the world on that plane. Right click and then rotate entity. Well, when you've just rotated an entity and you want to rotate more across one plane, you just hold shift and right click and it'll copy the last function. So here we have our wheelbase. Then next what we're going to do is bring out rigid rope, just copy these settings. You can have it as 0 if you don't want to see it, but we're just going to do 1 for this tutorial. So click 1. Then you're going to go from the centre of your wheel on the edge to about there. And then you're going to go 3 across and back to the wheel. Do this for every single wheel. So there, 3 across. I'll probably just skip this part of the video. so once you've done that, what you're going to want to do is go to ball socket advance and copy these settings. Want everything to minus 0.1 and 0.1, and then on X, oops. Then on X minimum and X maximum you want minus 180 and 180. Free movement and no collide entities checked. You go from the centre of the wheel to your base prop, only on these wheels. And this basically ensures that they can't twist or anything, they can only like rotate forward. Then we want to go to precision alignment again. Go to hip pos mass center. Then you're going to want to shift and left click, hold shift and left click each wheel twice. We'll just do it for one side this time. Then you're going to want to go to this left side and every equal number, so 2, 4, 6 and 8, click attach. It should draw lines. Okay, they've already been attached. Oh, I forgot to do something. Right, you got to make sure you right click your base prop when you do this. Then click attach on each one. Then you can see there's lines going from each of these. And then what you're going to want to do is go into your arm menu again. Go to constraints, then click elastics. And then you want spring constant to 50,000, damping constant to 1,000, relative damping 100, and then width we're just going to go 0. And you're going to go from point 1 to point 2, and then create constraint, then 3 to 4, 5 to 6, and 7 to 8. Then you want to do this exact process on the other side as well. Right. So shift click each one twice. And attach the even numbers. And do 1 to 2, 3 to 4, 5 to 6, and 7 to 8. Now, if you're doing this on heavier chassis, what you can do, I wouldn't mess around with the actual elastic settings. What you're going to do is, if it's too springy for you, you just keep adding elastics until you're happy with it. On one of my heavier tanks it uses about 4 elastics per wheel. It seems to work fine. So that's done now. Then these drive wheels, you're going to want them to just access center on the base, because obviously they're not going to have suspension. And what we're going to do is just no collide multi all these, they don't collide with anything. You don't have to do this, but I'm just doing it for the sake of it. And let's just give this base prop weight of 1,000. You want to go back into your ball socket advance and set everything to minus 0.1 and 0.1, and this basically ensures that all of these wheels they spin in conjunction. So once that's set, just quickly go to spherical collisions and click on each wheel. This basically makes it so the wheels actually travel a lot smoother. With no collide multi, you can get this problem where it just stays that colour and then you just get the colour tool and you click R. Alright, so with the ball socket advanced, oops, fuck, what the hell did I do there? Right, that's fine, we'll quickly just do that. I'll probably cut this out. Oh no, don't need to. We'll just mirror that one across again. Oh, fuck's sake. Let's just get on the controls of that. There we go. Alright, so you want to click on there, to there, etc, etc. And if we take an advanced dupe of this, then unfreeze it, should be good. Should have working suspension, and you can see with them ball socket settings, they move in conjunction. And unfreeze this, we've got some nice springy suspension. Like I said before, if you want it, if you want the suspension to be a bit tougher, then what you're going to want to do is just add more elastics. But in general, that should be fine for a light tank. As you can see, it's pretty decent, and you know you've done it right because you should be able to go like this with the wheels. I'm pretty sure if you... no. Yeah, it's very hard to actually get them out of place. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll probably do another video covering actually getting it to work with ACF.